Yeah.
definitely weird. But all right, so we'll move on to this next thing. The famous flu game apparently was not a flu game at all. According to
All
Michael
right.
Jordan, before the game against the Indiana Pacers, I believe it was game 5, and before the game, the night before, he decided that he was going to order a pizza. He orders a pizza, and they were in Indiana. 5 people deliver this pizza.
What? That's
Yeah,
perfectly normal.
very normal. Michael Jordan then gets the pizza, and he had other people in his room, proceeds to spit on every slice of the pizza so no one else will eat this pizza, that it is only his
Yeah.
pizza to eat, eats the whole pizza himself, and then wakes up at 2:30 in the morning puking and having flu-like symptoms from what was apparently food poisoning from this pizza. Do you buy that story?
Um, I'll say no, and this is the reason why is because anytime I've ever eaten something that, and I know that there's a general term of food poisoning,
Mm-hmm.
but ultimately it's something that your stomach rejects.
Mm-hmm.
If you eat something and your stomach rejects it, then it all comes back out, and then usually within an hour or so you're done. If so, I don't buy that. I would be more likely to think that if in fact the pizza was involved at all, that he pigged out on a pizza and ended up the next day with like indigestion or just what that acid reflux. I don't know, but normally if you wake up in the middle of the night and you throw up what you eat,
Mm-hmm.
then it's gone, and it can't affect, at that point it's out of your system. You
Well, it
don't.
depends, I guess, on what they put on the pizza. If they put something
Well,
in there that made him have residual, so that's the theory, is that they put in, I don't know what they would have put in, but if they mixed in something with the cheese or something that does not usually sit well in the body, that and then also just made you sick in general. But honestly, I don't buy any of that. I think that there was alcohol involved, and these are hangover symptoms. He had the munchies at 11:30 at night, decided to order a pizza. Also, he was crazy enough to spit on all the slices. That sounds like a drunk person to me.
yeah.
And I've had hangovers where I don't want to get out of bed until 7 o'clock in the next day. 7 o'clock at night
Yeah.
the next day. Like, it's headaches, your body feels like crap, constantly throwing up. This seems like there was alcohol involved, in my opinion, and this
Okay,
was
but
a
let me ask you
massive
this.
hangover.
Okay, and I'm not arguing that, but why, after all these years, that they were able to successfully sell it as a flu game, why is he coming out now and his series or whatever and choosing to change that story? It was a given. I thought it was a flu game. Nobody questioned it that I know of. He had it sold. Why in the world would he change the story and raise these questions?
Well, I think it's come out before this documentary. I think that other people have talked about this before, um, but at the time, everybody said it was flu-like symptoms and it was the flu, and then that was just the narrative that caught on, and nobody really questioned it for years. But then it came, like, because there was, as I said, there was other people in his room that talked about the pizza, and I guess they thought it was weird that 5 people showed up at the door. It could just be as simple as 5 people showing up at the door because they know it's Michael Jordan and they want a chance to maybe get an autograph or maybe to get a peek at Michael Jordan in
No.
1998. I mean, this is well into Jordan's career where everyone knew who Michael Jordan was. Like, it's not weird at
Well,
all to me.
okay, let me just say this, and maybe this doesn't mean anything, but Michael Jordan's production company had a heavy hand on this. And Michael Jordan had to basically approve every video, everything that was in it, he had to approve it.
Mm-hmm.
So if he had the narrative locked down of the flu, and then there was guys that were choosing to bring up the pizza. He could have rented off of, yeah, I ate the pizza the night before, but I got the flu. Why come out with this outlandish story? I just find it interesting that he would, being that he had that much of a hand in what was allowed to be aired, that why would he have done that? But maybe it was, hey, the guys are starting to talk about this, about the pizza, and let's let it in there. But it just seems to me like an outlandish story to cover.
Yeah, I don't know why he said it, and I could be way off. It could have nothing to do with alcohol. To me, this just seems like a hangover symptoms. When the day after, you're sweating, you feel like crap, you have a horrible headache, you're seeing things, like your vision's messed up.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Yeah,
Never happened to me.
What's up, guys? Thanks for watching to the end of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. The like button is on this side for mobile. If you have any of your own thoughts or questions, comment down below. We may just answer it next video. Thanks. See ya.